Hello everyone, how are you? I having a good Saturday? And today I would like to tell you about some part of my trip to Vietnam. So Vietnam is here. Vietnam shares border between China, Laos, Cambodia, and there are two big cities in Vietnam. One is Hanoi, the other one is Ho Chi Minh. So Ho Chi Minh used to be called Saigon. So I went to only Ho Chi Minh and also Mekong River. So on the south part of Vietnam, I made a note to compare between Japan and uh, Vietnam. So Vietnam is written like this in English, and people in Vietnam are called Vietnamese. So please look at the size of the country. So Vietnam is a little bit smaller than Japan. So country code means when you make some phone call, you need to write country code. So like country code in Japan is 81. So if your number is 07012345678, you need to write just a bracket plus 81 bracket and start from 7. Population is like this. And there is a direct flight from Japan to Vietnam. Unfortunately, because of corona problem, I don't think they have international flight this time. But from Japan to Ho Chi Minh is about 6 to 7 hours. From Ho Chi Minh to Japan is about 5 or 5.5 hours, and their currency is dong. And like currency means Japanese currency is yen. So one dong is about 0.046 yen. So when I went to Vietnam, I was not able to change Japanese yen to dong. Uh, I think yes, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I was able to change some money at airport, but they can give, when I gave them yen, they gave them as dong. But, I, when they don't give dong to Japanese yen. So when there are only two banks in Ho Chi Minh, and if I had changed money at Ho Chi Minh in two banks in Ho Chi Minh, they were able to give yen back. But usually it was hard to change money back to yen or even dollars. So this is a dong. This is their currency. So the first day when I arrived in Vietnam, whenever I go to some countries, I love to buy some map. So I bought one map on the street because 6-year-old girl was selling a map. So I bought one map. I think it was about 60 yen. So you can see in Vietnam they use alphabet like this. So Japan, I don't know how to call Japan in their language. And sorry, this is upside down, but in the world map in Vietnam is like this. And look, this is other map. But when I went to a bookshop next morning, the price of map was half of that. So the girl kind of cheated on me. And also, not only in Vietnam, but also in other countries, they are not good at math. So when you buy like 60 yen, if you gave them 100 yen, they put, okay, so this map was 60 yen, so 70, 80, 90, and 100. they give you change like that. But in Vietnam, a woman tried to cheat on me, so I complain about it. So this is called ao sai. This is traditional clothes in Vietnam. So can you check? In this film, I want to tell you about Mekong River cruise. So Ho Chi Minh is here. Ho Chi Minh is here, and Mekong River Delta is here. So there is a very big delta in there. So this is just a city of Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh, and people, there are a lot of motorcycling, and they are not rich enough to buy some air conditioning, so even at night they cycle a lot like this, and there are a lot of bicycle accident, a motorbike accident, but they don't care about it. Oh, one more accident, they are like that. And this is other part of Ho Chi Minh. And actually, when people become 50 in Vietnam, they say he's or she's really old. So I think it's hard for you to believe, but this is highway. Highway road condition is like this. So I saw a very strange son and father. The father was putting some like some something like how to say uh, to, to put something like to get the motorbike to get punctured, and then many motorbike were got punctured, and about 500 meters the father was waiting and he fixed the motorbike. That's the way the son and father was making some money. So after the highway, I arrived at the Mekong River. You can see the people's houses. I took this picture. And this is another picture of Mekong River. So can you see? After that wide one, we took this kind of small ship and we arrived at Mekong River like this. And when we arrived at small land in that delta, they arranged beautiful fruit, but I didn't eat any. Do you know why? Because I found there are no tap water there. So it means when they cut some meat by with knife, and then they wash it in a dirty water, and then they arrange the fruit. As you know, bacteria really love fruit, so I didn't eat any fruit. Then they took us to a coconut milk candy factory. So this is coconut milk candy. I'm sorry, I cannot eat it. And this is a package of coconut candy factory. And this is factory. And after that, they took us by, rickshaw, and we saw some scenery of the island. It was very nature, and it was nice. And then we went back to the city. So city was always like this. It was so hard to go to the other side of the street, because a city is always like this, and they drive motorbike very, very rough. Thank you very much. At next video in Vietnam, I will tell you about Vietnam War. It started in 1955 and finished at 1975. Anyway, thank you very much.